right, and Chukwudi Okodewaja is right here with us in the studio. Good morning, Chukwudi.
Good morning, Claire. How are you doing?
Yes, okay.
We wake up so optimistic.
Obviously.
Hope is what to get drunk on when there's no alcohol around.
Absolutely.
Debo, how are you doing?
I'm
Even
doing
when
great.
there is alcohol around.
Would you like some alcohol?
No, I don't take it.
You know, I'd like to be a gentleman like you for 5 minutes at least. How do I do it?
All right, we have just a few papers. Let me start with the New Telegraph. New Telegraph is leading this morning with, of course, insecurity.
Yes.
And it says we will reclaim ungoverned spaces from non-state actors, and Tinubu vows. The details of that on pages 3 and 29. But it also comes with a number of riders right there. And then just below that, the picture story is fine expulsion. PDP to place disclaimers on Wike, Fayoshe, Anyanwu, Baturi, others. It comes with also some riders there. And no time to waste on our rescue mission. That's Atiku. And Tinubu nominates ex-CDS Musa as new defense minister, demands greater efficiency from service chiefs. And police officers escorting VIPs on illegal duty will be arrested. That's Force spokesman. I know Chukudi, maybe we should start on probably on that.
No, okay, let me take the papers.
Yeah.
Are you done with that?
Yes, I'm done with this.
Okay.
Yes.
I have the Business NG, and just above the nameplate of Business NG, it says, Showore pleads not guilty, granted bail in cyber case. Details on page 2. CBN proposes 48-hour refund for victims of online payment scams. Well, that's good news. Then just below the nameplate, Oshu Governor Adeleke to join new political party before December 13. Foreign investors take over Nigerian tech companies as founders lose control. The chicken prices surge as Nigerians brace for a costly Christmas. Tinubu meets Governor Oti as push for Nnamdi Kanu's release gains momentum. Big shake-up. Insurance rush for cash as new government rules take effect. And on the Daily Trust, the major headlines there is why Tinubu returned General Musa. Then just the black strips there says fire kills family of 5 in Katsina. Details on page 6. Constitution amendment, reps to vote on state creation, others on December 10. Press freedom, IPI list IGP to governors in book of infamy. FCT community school where only 17 out of 136 pupils attend classes. Chooks.
Thank you, Debola. Reps to vote on state creation on December 10.
Yeah.
We're moving finally. You know, it's more than 2 years now. I said, it's an inevitability. We'll get there. And it's going to help our security watch a lot. Quickly, the vice president was at our ceremony yesterday. I say ours because it's journalists,
yes.
International Press Institute. My remote bosses, Adewi and
Alima Musa.
and Alima, they were there.
They were there.
And I felt very proud that I saw my bosses. But having said that, the president said something yesterday which I want us to take away. He said, the vice president, I'd rather be a small fish in a big pond than to be a big fish in a small pond. I like the frankness that man shows when he talks. That's all the promo I can give them. I know the commercial will not find us because our people were there.
CBN proposes 48-hour refund for victims of online payment scams. I think this is good news.
Online payment scams. Does that mean that if you're swindled, millions taken from you, CBN would return the money?
No, the banks.
The banks?
Yeah.
What if
because look, The details of the banks where the money is being, paid to,
Yes.
they have the details.
Yes.
They have the details. They have the names. They have the NIM number. They have all the details are there. So why are you telling us that you can't trace?
They can trace.
Yeah.
They can trace, but they could also find out that carelessness on your side, on your part, was responsible for. They ask you to engage some security measures on your phone, for instance. You don't. They warn you. The EPL matches you watch on those sites because you don't want to pay DSTV. You're giving them opportunity to hack into your phone and all that. They tell you all that. It's not going to be as smooth as you think. You could be the reason you got scammed. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
So there will be caveats. But I like the fact that they mention it.
At least.
Because we're left to the mercies of these boys and
the
girls too.
scammers.
It doesn't make sense. People are tracking and trailing you online. But as I fight them, you wanted to say
How
something.
do you
Yes.
find them?
Would it be easier?
Get ahead of them.
Would it be
I
easier?
took my Facebook whatever back many times from them. You wake up when they're not there and change it. Go on, please, go on.
Would it be easier to enforce the police withdrawal from VIPs? Because the police spokesperson is, has
That
made
they-
a statement
that
that they will be
they'll be
arrested.
arrested.
Yes, they will be
When they're on
arrested.
illegal duty.
Yes, we said
police could still-
VIPs on illegal duty will be arrested. Again, what constitutes illegal duty for policemen?
No, you're now talking about police management. There's such a thing as internal administration. They know what illegal duties are more than Claire and Chukudi. They know how things go there. So let's leave that prerogative to them to determine. But the point we may need to make is that I am happy Nigeria is rediscovering the route again. Things that should not have been the case are happening in this country. That's why we are in the doldrums to some extent. The lavish, disposal we gave to VIPs by giving them so many policemen shouldn't have happened in the first place. We lost it. It's just like what President Tinubu just said. He said, we'll reclaim ungoverned. Yesterday, I didn't want to use ungoverned. I didn't want to use ungoverned. But I said yesterday that part of the problem we have is that large swathes of territory, border areas, there are some of them that do not see policemen in 2 months or 3 months.
Yeah.
Those are the ungoverned spaces they're talking about.
Maybe
So
that's-
that when people talk about security in Nigeria, they're not doing their work. Yesterday I said, some of the terrorists are relatives of some people in our armed forces. It is easy for brother to kill brother. The Nigerian security situation is very dire. You need to be circumspect to talk about it. You must be a rabid analyst of situations. Otherwise, emotions will invade you and you say the men in khaki, in green, they're not doing their work. That's the point.
Wow.
So we have been doing certain things that should not have. By now, there shouldn't be an ungoverned space in Nigeria. It seems we are playing catch up.
Okay.
Yes.
Tinubu meets with Governor Oti as push for Nnamdi Kanu's release gains momentum.
Nnamdi Kanu, I have said a few things about Nnamdi Kanu, and I'll say those things as usual. Nnamdi Kanu, I think, would eventually become a politically resolved matter, but then it depends again on him. There has to be some sign of, okay, maybe we can talk about these things, flexing muscles on and on. I don't think it's going to help him. But the real thing, Demola, is you're talking about being released. What is going to be Nnamdi Kanu's attitude to the southeast
That's the
when he
question.
comes back? That is actually where the problem is.
Yeah.
I don't think
it's not the release.
that's the point.
Because the government is ready to release. I'm sure of that. But there is calm now.
Yeah.
in
Do
the
you
east.
know? We are not here to engage in speculative journalism.
Yeah.
But how would you know the number of Southeast politicians that are saying, keep that boy there, otherwise we don't go drink water, come for ground? Do you know the number? These are unresolved issues that Nnamdi Kanu camp must take on holistically for us to begin to get a solution to this matter. Because I'm not interested in one young man being put away for, no, come on. These are his years of virility, a virile young man, you know. Please, I think it will be resolved, but a lot depends on how he acts from his own camp as well. Because many people in the Southeast are saying that problem to us. If they don't know it, let's say it publicly now. That needs to be resolved for the real thing to be resolved later. I pray that it happens.
Chukudi, have you bought chicken?
Chicken?
Yeah, for
I
Christmas.
used to like chicken
because they said chicken prices surge as Nigerian brace for a costly Christmas. So
when I was in good old Benin, I was a bachelor for many years. The chicken wa go take 200 naira buy. Take follow better plantain because we land Benin. If you see plantain, some of them are even as long as your toe.
Okay, Chukudi, shall we look at this?
We'll get about the chicken problem.
Yes, it's a story. It's really not on the front page. I was looking to see it, but it's on the second page of the New Telegraph, and it says drama in Senate as Goje challenges Akpabio. And the crux of the matter, according to this paper, is that President of the Senate had invited one or two of the parliamentarians to his side, during plenary for an interaction. And then the Senator Goje, who is representing Gombe Central District, now, raised the point of order, which states that interaction is not allowed during plenary. That the President of the Senate should have done that, outside plenary before. Okay,
interaction not allowed during plenary. Okay, so it should have been outside the plenary session. Now, those things happen with internal administrations and all that. What I even want to say as a journalist is that we would appreciate a situation where a little fireworks come from even APC people to the Senate President himself. If you ask me, I feel they're too quiet and all that. It doesn't mean you're being rebellious against your party or whatever. It tells us that the other view stands a chance to also make a point on the floor of the Senate.
Thank you very much.
That's it. Okonjo in those days will run out at Ring Road, Benin. They have done it again out of the National Assembly in Bendel State there. They said he was a madman, but he was opposing properly.
Well, Chooks, you have another chance tomorrow to make your points. Thank you so much. It's good to have you.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, we'll take a break now. When we return, we will commence our conversation on ECOWAS Parliament at 25.